Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to PixelHangover.com. Ryan here with you. So, we got some new DLC for Forza Horizons. Surprise, surprise. And it's free, but there's a big but there. There's a huge catch, and we're going to get into that, but I'm going to let the intro start and show you the intro cinematic, and then I'll come back and we'll explain everything. But you can see the main menu changed to get a little challenge medal next to it there, but we'll get to that in a second. So, enjoy the intro cinematic, and then we'll come back and dissect this free DLC.
This is the Horizon 1000 Club. We've created challenges for every single car at the Horizon Festival. Every time you complete one, you'll earn a medal. Some may be about speed and skill, whereas others might just be about showing off. You choose the car, we'll set the challenges. Ultimately, the more cars you own, the more medals you can earn. We'll even recommend challenges so you can earn achievements faster and beat your friends. Think you've got what it takes to reach 1,000? Great! Get out there and earn your spot in the club.
Hey guys, so what we're gonna first talk about what this DLC is. It's a really cool idea, but there's some seedy undertones here that really kind of piss me off. But it's called the Thousand Club. I think it's all little challenges, little medals, whatever you want to call them. I think they are challenges slash medals. But it adds a bunch of achievements for achievement whores and so forth. But um, it's free, and it's pretty cool in that it adds challenges for every single car you own. So every one of these cars I'm cycling through here, some of them have 5 different challenges, some have 6. You can actually see it on the right there underneath the picture. The Subaru here, which I actually have my rally kit on from the earlier DLC. Um, and that's what we're going to see on the left side there. If you hit up on your D-pad, by the way, this is only available in single player. I tried multiplayer, it doesn't work. This is early footage of me trying things out, but I have since played quite a bit more, so I have a little bit more knowledge on what's really going on. In this case, I'm trying to get somewhere. You can see the clock counting down 110, 109. I'm supposed to go from that place to a certain point. I get a medal if I beat that time. So far, they haven't been that difficult to beat. I'm guessing they didn't really truly go through and set times for every car. That was challenging. But you have ones that it's all about smashing objects. You have ones that are close encounters. You have a drifting thing. Like right now, I'm trying to do 3 drifts in a row. I have 2 or 3. I end up getting that here in a little bit. But everyone's a little unique, a little different combination. And that's pretty cool. I really like how there's a medal. I just earned that medal for getting there fast enough. You can see it. It popped up on the left side, and now I got a gold point. You didn't see it, but that's actually where I get my achievement. I turn off my notifications when I'm recording. So we got speed trap, skill chain, air skills. Air is basically just get all 4 wheels off the ground. So it's kind of cool. Every single car you own has its own set of challenges, and then I think the biggest achievement is get 146 medals. Well, the problem is when they get into ones that are like, hey, get 14 medals in different Ferraris. So you need to own 14 Ferraris or 14 million plus dollar cars or 14 whatever. And of course, you guessed it, that's going to require you to buy some DLC. And that's the part that just blows me away, where it's like, hey, it's free DLC, but if you really want the achievements, well, you're going to have to dish out some money. So that's really up to you guys. I did not buy the season pass. I know a couple of friends who did, and I think they were fairly happy, but boy, it was expensive, like $50. And it ended up being a rally DLC and a bunch of car packs. Now those car packs now will actually get some usage, so maybe that's really what this is about, is making their season pass seem, I guess, a little bit worthwhile. Here we come up to a speed challenge. I didn't realize it right away. And I'll turn around and give this a shot. This is pretty simple. All I gotta do is get to 85, and you'll see that the reason why I checked out to test to see if multiplayer works is when you're in multiplayer free roam, there are no vehicles on the road. It makes it a lot easier to do a lot of the regular challenges in the game. Well, because you can't do it here, what's about to happen to me will happen to you as you try to break some of these challenges. So backed on up. And I'm like, I'm gonna nail this. 85. Oh, what is going on? What the? Oh, really? Really? So that happened. As the AI drivers are out there are doing their thing. But you know, the real cool thing is for some of us that really enjoyed this game for what it was. I was done with it. I had maxed out everything except for a couple of rally things, which I was working on with a friend. But I had done everything I could in the single player. And while I enjoyed it, but it seemed to go a lot faster than the other Forza games. There's no question about that. There's me getting the medal right there, without anybody running into me. On top of this DLC, and we're gonna show you a different vehicle here in a second, some more challenges. Is that we also get a patch, and part of the patch is to reduce the number of times you're bugged about, hey, you know, there's new DLC or new cars to buy, which is really cool. It popped up every 30 seconds, so people were very happy about, you know, people were bitching about that, so it's cool that they changed that. One other thing they added, and it's it's kind of frustrating. We'll talk about it here in a minute, but let's go through some of these different challenges. So when you go to you hit start, and it always brings you back to this main the main Festival Horizon area. And you got all challenges there at the end. I got 3 medals so far. You got friends challenges. You got a bunch of different things like that, which is pretty cool. Every manufacturer has their own areas you can go into. It's really, you know, there's friend challenges to the left there, and there's a leaderboard. And when I recorded this, there was only a couple. One other friend even had downloaded this yet. So there's a lot there. Even if you're not going to buy DLC, you can do this for every one of your vehicles and probably get a vast majority of the achievements and have a good time. You can see that there's 8 medals required to actually do some French challenges. So, I mean, I see a lot of content here. It's really cool. There was a patch to fix a few things. Then they add a little thing at when you want to go somewhere. So when we go in here, I'm going to go ahead and buy a Ferrari. All these ones I own. It says own, 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 owned. But the medal is earn a medal in 14 different Ferraris. Well, every one of these, I'm either going to have to buy with in-game cash or tokens, which they'll sell you tokens, right? I had about $10 million here. I'm going to eat you that like crazy. But, you know, I didn't really have any use for the money anyway, so that's not a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this Ferrari at an Enzo because I love Enzos. Had to make it red. And so you can continue shopping or just return to free roam. You can also, so right here, pull out. This is the first time driving the Enzo. I guess I didn't own it before, which is surprising to me. Pop up, you just got to hit up on the left D-pad, and you're going to get the number of challenges that are available for this vehicle. So we got speed skill, we got near misses, smash anything, timed road trip, speed zone. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to, if you hit A on one of these ones that require you to go somewhere, right there, you can hit set route. But down to the right, fast travel anywhere. Keep that in mind. So what's going to happen is I'm going to turn around and I'm going to start that. It's a timed event to get somewhere between 2 places. And the left, as soon as I get to the beginning, you'll see the timer start to count down, like we did with my Subaru earlier. That's pretty cool. It's all very intuitive. It pops up when it should. It acts like it should. But let's go back to, as I drive there, let's go back to that little thing we saw in the menu. Fast travel anywhere. So now, guess what? Wonderful. You can fast travel anywhere you want. Isn't that neat? Isn't that just a wonderful thing? Well, you can probably tell by the tone of my voice, it's not free. You have to literally unlock it, just like when you wanted the treasure map. In this case, with 5 in-game tokens. So, that sucks. That is really low. To me, it's like, hey, if you've discovered every road, keep it unlocked. So, while I love a lot of things about Forza Horizon, I really hate how they nickel and dime the hell out of us. And it's really just, come on, you know? You're going to charge money to fast travel, really, to anywhere we want. So, another option they added, which is kind of, you know, 2 steps forward, a step back on everything they do, which is a bummer, but already got 1 challenge here. I think these 2 of 10, these are near misses. I have 3 of 10 now. It's like, here's a smash. That was my first smash. So after I just run into 20 things that are destructible, I get that medal. After I get 10 near misses, I get that medal. And I'm going to try to race to a certain spot. Haven't started it yet. Once I get there, it's actually going to bring me to the beginning, and then I go from there, and you'll see here in a second. But at any point, you can hit up on the D-pad and get your challenges. You can also hit start, hit 1000, club, switch vehicles. It brings you right back to the beginning. So there, I passed the beginning. You can see number 4 right there on the left side, and I just missed, just destroying myself there. It's counting down. I have 1:35 to get to my destination. So that's what I'm working on here. Just hey, I just got to get that medal. But really, for that achievement, for the Ferrari achievement, I've already gotten 1 medal in this Ferrari. I could just move on to the next Ferrari, but I obviously want as many medals as possible for the other achievements, and just a completionist in me wants to do that. So this is a kind of cool thing. It's neat that it's free, but there's that hidden underbelly kind of crap that just, you can ignore it. You don't have to buy DLC. I think I obviously haven't gotten enough to get 146 medals yet. That's going to take a while. I did get the initial, I bought the premium at launch, so I do have a bunch of extra vehicles. I can tell by looking at this, I'm probably going to have to spend some money to get some of the achievements as I flip through them. And that's unfortunate. I probably won't. I really, unless I can find a way to do it without. That really upsets me. But it's kind of the state of gaming, isn't it? I mean, it's all about microtransactions. Like, hey, it's free, but we're gonna make it really enticing for you to spend some real money on it. So here we go. I just earned the medal for that. And at this point, I was like, hey, you know what? Let me just end this video by me just going and finding, a bunch of things to run into. Because I had like a few of this, 5 of them already done. And I drove this way, and you know what? I couldn't find anything to run into, really. But I ended up running across the speed trap, which kind of neat is they put everything kind of in a line with each vehicle. And so if you just keep driving along that road, I got to the speed trap that I needed to. And then I proceeded to screw that up about 3 times. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that in here because it's kind of funny, but I do eventually get it. But that's it. That's my little review. I think it's, obviously it's free. Download it. Have some fun with it. But it's completely, by the way, those fences are not destructible, in case you were wondering. It is what it is. Expect to be happy about the free DLC, but also get to a point where you go, really? Really? You wanted me to, pay money for that? So enjoy it for what it is. It's a reason to go back to this very fun racer and enjoy some open world and stunt type stuff. And that's it. That's our quick look, our little review impressions of this free DLC, free asterisk, for Forza Horizon. So watch me fail this a couple more times and then succeed. And we hope you liked it. Thumbs up, subscribe, and have a great day, guys.
400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.